Hidden amongst the Taliban, foreign fighters stand shoulder to shoulder. Al-Qaeda very much a part of this group's fighting force.
They are our brothers. We are part of a brotherhood. They are fighting alongside us. We don't have a problem with them.
Their so-called brothers didn't want to be seen. As our producer arrived in this village in Baghlan province this week, he was told not to film at one mosque where the foreigners were praying. He estimated a third of this Taliban group were not Afghans.
The whole world, along with all Afghan Taliban, are defending the Mujahideen. They support us. Whoever has come fights under our leadership.
They can come from anywhere. If they want to stand shoulder to shoulder with us and do jihad, we will let them.
In the neighbouring province of KUNDUZ, more men who look like foreigners within the Taliban ranks, be they Chechens, Uzbeks or Tajiks. This one didn't seem to speak Pashto, the language of the Taliban. His clothes were cleaner and newer than his comrades, and instead of a turban, his head was covered by a single scarf. The governor of KUNDUZ said last month that a steady flow of foreigners had come to his province via the Salang Pass. He thought 70 to 80 fighters in one region and 30 or 40 in another. He's called for stricter checks on the major highways to stop them, but it hasn't happened yet.
They're gaining ground towards the main roads because no one knows what these fighters look like and there are no serious checkpoints to stop them. It's a big problem that I've complained about. A decision's been made to put new checkpoints on either side of the Salang Pass with people from the north manning them so they can arrest anybody not from their area. Unfortunately, that hasn't happened yet.
As the coalition forces have been concentrating their efforts on fighting the Taliban in the south and the east of the country, another coalition of foreign fighters has been joining the Taliban up north. Some experts are now telling us that amongst the younger recruits, there's now no distinction between the Taliban and Al-Qaeda.
The coalition agrees that the foreign recruits being imported by the Taliban are Al-Qaeda.
I don't actually have an estimate of how many foreign fighters are in country, but I can tell you that the Taliban is bringing them in all the time.
And how can you stop that happening?
We target the people that are killing the innocent people of Afghanistan. We target the facilitators that bring in non-Afghan people into this country to fight.
And that means Al-Qaeda?
That means Al-Qaeda and foreign fighters, yes.
And their airstrikes have had some success. Just last month, the Taliban sub-commander, who was also an Al-Qaeda leader, was killed in KUNDUZ. But until the route these foreigners arrive by is closed down, the Taliban's ranks will continue to be bolstered by a secondary supply of fighters for their cause. Turton, Al Jazeera, Kabul.